Hey guys, it's Akil Brian here from marketingsurvivalist.com, and inside this video I'm going to talk to you about the 10 marketing tips you can use to maximize your impact using videos. So if you want to start to use videos inside of your business to promote your product or service or brand, this is where you can learn the 10 tips that will help you make that impact, grab that attention of your customer or your audience. So the goal for this session is to prove to you that you can use and should be using videos in your marketing promotions and have the ability to create videos starting today using a simple software solution while using proven marketing tips. So what we're going to talk about in the next 15 minutes is 7 reasons why you need to be using videos and creating videos inside of your marketing business today, and 10 tips or 10 key elements to making your video stand out, as well as how you can get started and streamline your video creation process. So 61% of businesses have started using videos in their content marketing. 66% of those companies were not using videos a year ago. 76% of those businesses say that videos provide a good return on investment. So you can see that companies are starting to use video. They're getting the idea, or well, they're obviously seeing more companies use it, so they want to jump on the bandwagon, as well as they're getting a good return on investment. And if you're getting a return on investment on anything you invest, then obviously you're going to do more of it. You're going to reinvest your profits, and then you're going to make more money. So true or false time. It is easier to watch a video than sit and read text. True or false? Obviously, it's easier to watch video because videos, depending on the type of video you want to watch, you can learn or have your problem solved within the next 2 to 3 minutes using the video rather than reading about it. So if you're serious about content marketing, you must be serious about video marketing too, right? So it makes sense. So if you put your video on YouTube or on websites, so for example, it doesn't have to be your own website. It could be Facebook, it could be Twitter, it could be Instagram. Your visibility and opportunity to show up in the search engine is greatly increased. True or false? Obviously, that's true. I mean, obviously, if you have your videos out there, more people are going to see it. More opportunities are going to, you get the chance to get your video or your product or your service in front of the right audience. That means increased sales, increased conversions, increased brand awareness. It's a win-win situation. So videos is one of the most vital and profitable digital marketing tools. Again, it's a digital marketing tool. It's not the end all of, your marketing strategy. So you can use this as a channel inside of your business to promote your product, promote your brand, promote your service. And 90% of users say that product videos are helpful in their decision-making process. Now, think about that for a moment. Of course, you've been online, you've seen a video, you've looked to identify a particular product you want to buy, and you went on YouTube and you saw someone did a product review, and you thought, okay, well, that's one of the things you wanted to have solved, and that made you more confident to say, okay, that's the product I want to buy, go purchase it, just from watching that video and from how the person, gave a detailed explanation of how to use the product, as well as these are some of the benefits or the features of the product you wanted to see before you made that purchase. So watching a compelling presenter in a video can absolutely influence buyer behavior and persuade a visitor to convert into a lead. True or false? Obviously, it's true. Most of these questions are true. Now, when you think about converting to a lead could be like, either enter their name and email or purchase a particular product from you or purchase a service from you. 57% of consumers say that video gave them more confidence to purchase online. Again, if you have videos or you start using videos inside of your business, you're going to give the consumer, which is your audience who pays you money, the confidence to purchase your product. Again, another win-win situation. These are facts. Don't just take my word for it. Go out there, see, and prove to me that this is valid information. And then you can say more and more brands are hopping on the video marketing bandwagon. Obviously, if it's working, if it's a good return on investment, you don't want to be left out. Again, you don't want to be that company that's not using videos when another company is using videos and also making more money than you. So you want to be on board. You want to start using videos, and you want to make more money. End of the day, that's what using videos for a return on investment. You might want to ask yourself why you should be using videos. The question is why not use videos inside of your marketing. What do you have to lose? End of the day, video works for you 24/7. Again, you can see there's a positive return on investment, and your consumer demands it or is looking for it. I mean, if I'm looking for a product, or if you're looking for a product online, and you happen to visit two websites, one showing you your product live in a video, or on Facebook Live, which one are you going to choose? You're obviously going to look at the video rather than go read about it. I mean, you might do a little reading, but obviously you're going to look at the video and think, okay, well, this is for me. Now, here are some of the benefits for using videos in your marketing. Okay, they boost sales and conversions, as well as conversion rates, sales. So you can see here, a lead turns into a prospect, which is eventually turns into a customer. That means they've purchased something from you. And then if you send them more videos about the product that they purchased or something else, you increase sales and increase conversions. And this is by Boo Bo Box. I mean, depends how you want to say it. People get more engaged, spend more time on your site, consuming product information, and eventually conversion rate will increase. Obviously, if someone spends more time on your site, they're obviously looking at your product. They're more serious about the particular product or service that you're offering, and they want more information before they make their purchase decision. And if you have videos to show them exactly how your product can help them solve a particular problem, they're gonna buy. That's one of the reasons why people buy, is because of it solves a particular problem. It helps them have a competitive advantage, or they're greedy or greed. Basically, they want something that somebody else doesn't have, so they'll buy it basically. So video is great for your email marketing campaign. So obviously, if you start to use videos inside of your marketing campaign, email marketing campaigns, you don't necessarily have to. The video won't show, but you can create a GIF where it shows snippets of the video, like 1 to 2 seconds, and people will click on the video. So it goes to your dedicated landing page or your page where you have that video. It'll go to YouTube. It can go to Facebook. If you do a Facebook Live, it'll go to that particular page. One tip you can do is what I see a lot of people doing, and it's like one of the pro marketers' tip and helps to increase conversion as well, is have an image with a play button inside of your marketing that leads to the video. So again, video encourages social shares. We all use our smartphones to share videos. If you're not using your smartphone to share videos or even view videos, then maybe you're watching it mostly on your desktop and you don't like smartphones. So again, we share it on Facebook, we share it on Twitter, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Pinterest. You can see all these apps here. Of course, there's trying to remember Periscope, which but a lot of people started using Facebook Live now anyway. So videos are here to stay, and they share videos that they like with their family, friends. Even people that have a particular problem, they share videos that way as well. So as you can see, search engine loves videos, especially Google owns YouTube. So basically, it's a win-win situation. I don't know how many people still use Yahoo or Bing, but Google loves videos and Facebook loves videos. So start to use videos inside of your business. And videos help to build trust. Now, it all depends on the type of video you have. Of course, if you're doing a cat video, even if you're doing a hair video about tutorials, people look at you and they see you as an expert in that particular field, and they trust they trust whatever you're saying, and you're credible for what you're doing in that particular video. So videos help build trust and credibility for your brand, product, or service. So get out there, start to use it. And videos works for you 24/7, 365 days, as long as that hosting provider is up and running. YouTube is not going anywhere, and Vimeo is not going anywhere. Another hosting site where you can host your video on. Facebook Live is not going anywhere for a long time. If you're on Facebook, you see that there's a lot of Facebook videos now. Most people watch videos without the sound, then they watch videos with the sound. So you have to make sure you grab their attention when you're doing those videos. And again, it works for you 24/7. It doesn't take time off. It doesn't get sick, and it's there for you it's there for your consumer when they want it, when they search for your video. So let's get to what you came here for: the top 10 video marketing tips to maximize your impact using videos. So tip number 1, as you can see in the beginning of this video, I started with a goal. So you need to have a goal, a purpose, or an objective in mind. Define your objective from the start. What is your end goal? Do you want more leads? Do you want more sales? Obviously, you want more sales. Do you want more shares? Do you want this video to be shared? see the 5 steps here, set a goal, make a plan, get it to work, stick to it, and then reach your goal. So at the end of the day, we all know what we want to achieve. So go after it and set it. So make a goal, break it down. How long is it going to take you? Is it going to take you a month? Is it going to take you a month to achieve it? Those are the things you want to think about when you're setting your goals. What's the end goal, basically. Tip number 2, you want to be specific. You want to have one problem, one solution. Like when I go on YouTube to solve a particular problem, I don't want a video that's giving me 20 different problems and 20 different solutions. I want it to be specific, who you are helping and why you're helping them and who's it for. So basically you want to tell them, okay, this is for a particular audience. Hey, attention video marketers or business owners. Inside this video, this is what you're going to learn. This is the problem that you're having. This is the solution. That's it. So you want to focus on one problem and provide one solution. Then you want to grab their attention. Again, this is necessarily not in the same order, but you want to grab their attention because you only have 2 to 3 seconds to grab their attention. So you might as well make it count. It could be like attention business owners, attention food service providers, attention real estate owners. So you grab that specific audience attention, and then you tell them what you want to tell them. Tell them why it's important, which you'll hear me say later on. Again, you want to add value. You want to make sure you educate, entertain, or inform that particular audience or that viewer. So educate your audience, entertain them with helpful and useful educational content. You can share important information like update, events, news, new product launches. And you see a lot of videos that talk about when there's a new iPhone launch, there's a specific niche for that. If it's your particular product, brand, or service, think about, how can you be more involved, or how can you share with videos about more information about your product, service, or brand. Basically, at the end of the day, you want to get out there as much videos as possible out there that's useful and add value to your customers or your audience life. Again, you want to explain what you are going to do in the video, what you're teaching in the video. So you're going to tell them who you are, tell them what they're going to learn inside the video, tell them why they should listen to you or why it's important for them to learn that, and tell them what they will gain from listening to you or watching this video. Obviously, you're going to gain the 10 tips you can start to use inside of your business in your video marketing creation. When you create a video, you'll implement all of these 10 tips. Again, this is not the be all and end all of tips. Of course, there's a lot more things that you can add to make sure your video stand out, but these are some very important points that you can use inside of your video. As well, one of the coolest things, or one of the main things you should have is a script, so that way you stay on point. You map out what you're going to say ahead of time, as well as write down exactly what you're going to say so you can keep track. So again, with this particular product, with this particular video, I have to look and see, okay, what are the tips that are very important to people who want to do video marketing? What are some of the images I can use to help cement that in their mind that video marketing works? What are some of the facts? What are some statistics that people are actually, saying that about video marketing? Obviously a good return on investment. So think about all these things when you're creating your video. You have a script, you stick to the script, and you basically get your video out there and get it done. So you want to keep it short, again, depending on the size of the video or the purpose of the video, again, which we talk about setting a goal. What is the purpose of your video? You want to keep it short. You can be, if it's on Facebook, if you're doing a Facebook ad, it has to be 15 seconds. So you want to keep it between 15 seconds to 5 minutes. That all depends on the type of video. So if it's a tutorial or demonstration about your products, if it's a video like this and you want to give like 10 tips or the reason whys or how to, it's going to be a little longer. So it depends on the type of video you want to get out there in front of your audience. But definitely you want to keep it short, to the point, be specific about what you're providing to the reader, add value. And these are all things that you need to pay attention to. So keep it short. And you want to use a dedicated link so that way you can track and measure. For this example, you can see marketingsurvivalist.com/go-to, or you can do /video marketing prezi. Now, if you're going to share it on Facebook, you might want to say whatever your website is. So in this example, I can do marketingsurvivalist.com/go-to/video prezi FB, or video prezi Twitter, video prezi LinkedIn. So I know if I'm sharing it on LinkedIn, if I'm sharing it on Twitter, I have a separate link for each, and I can track and measure it. If you can't track it, you can't measure it, and you don't know if you're actually making money from that, or where the sales are coming from. Especially if your main goal is to get sales, you don't know where it's coming from. So that way you can track it, measure it, and that's the whole point of when you do anything. You have a goal, you can see if you're increasing your progress or not. Again, I know the video is a little bit long, so I'll try to cut it short and get straight to the point. So we're almost there. So tip number 9, invite them to share. So it's a special invitation to say, okay, if you watch most videos on YouTube, or if you watch any video, people always invite you to share. So why not use that inside of your marketing efforts as well? Ask them to share, ask them to connect with you. So if they connect with you on Facebook, you can say, come check me out on Facebook, check me out on LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, or wherever you think most of your audiences will be. Why not invite them to share your video? Why not invite them to connect with you? That way you show the human side of you and they know that you're real. And then I think it's the most important thing is a call to action. You want to tell them what to do next. Click here to download, click here to enter in your email. Again, all depends on your goal. Is your goal to get more sales? Is it to get more emails? Is it to get more brand awareness? Click here or go to Facebook, follow us, follow your brand, click here to download your product or your software, click here to get access to it. Again, you always want to have a call to action. Okay. So these are the 10 tips that you can use inside of your business in your video marketing efforts. So you might want to say, what's next? So at the end of the day, you do want to take action on what you've just learned here today, the top 10 tips. So once you've got started, once you start to create videos, you can implement the 10 tips here that I've talked about, as well as you can use it to, use videos to start to get your brand, get your product, get your service out there. And eventually you get increased conversion rate, increased sales. Because when people see your business, your brand, your product, and they see that you're making an effort and you're showing them exactly how to use your product, what's in store with your product, they're gonna buy. End of the day, if you do a good job, and you don't have to be perfect. End of the day, I made some mistakes in this video. No one's perfect. So end of the day, get out that mindset. Have the right mindset that say, why not you? Why not now? Just get out there, do it, and get it over with. Imperfect action is one of the key tools you can use. So obviously you'll get better when you start to use videos inside of your business. You'll start to create the script. You'll start to making sure you do a call to action, making sure that you ask them to share, making sure that you have your logo inside of the video. These are some of the things that you'll learn as you go. So if you want a full walkthrough, a full run through of how this works, I recommend you check out my video advocacy video marketing course below. So you click on it below, check it out, and get started. Right. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. If you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it wherever you're watching it, give me a shout out below. Let me know what you think. You guys take it easy.